Alright, we're at it again with our Black Friday special 22 rifle. Hopefully, it's not going to storm. I'll be able to zero this in finally. Like I said, out of all my wonderful choices, I'm just using a clean dot. Now this is at 50 yards. I'm going to go see where that is, make my adjustments, and then we're going to see how well we did this. With a little bit of patience and, not being in a torrential rainfall, I got this dialed in finally with just a dot. And at 50 yards, it's doing good. So, let me throw a few more down there. Alright, so I'm not going to bore you. I know I zinged in on the center. I'm going to go around to the corners and shoot 2 or so at them. And then I'm going to retrieve the target and we'll review it at the house. Make this video kind of short. Alright, thanks. Here we have our Rock Island TM22 rifle. Extreme budget gun made in Turkey. Got this almost 2 years ago or a year and a half ago on the Black Friday special at Sportsman's Warehouse. And if you watch the videos, you know that it comes with sights on there. There's inside the pick rail, it flips up and there's a little notch, but I couldn't get it over to zero it in. So I picked up off of Amazon one of these dot sights, and they also were not expensive, okay, but I think it was a little too frail to go on a AR-15 or something, and that's the name of it there. And this has on the dial a dot, circle with a dot, T dot, and then circle with a cross dot. And for some reason, they get real fuzzy and blurry, like big, and I can't see the target. Even at 50 yards, it gets... But I put it on the dot, it was fine, and I sighted it in, and we'll look at the target here. And then the last 2, it was either blurry or double or something, and this was the last gun I was shooting in at. So I just winged it. But it did make a difference, and actually this gun, if you got a good sight on it of some sort, this gun is pretty accurate for what, for a sub-C-note gun. Alright, let's look at the target like I promised. Okay, and this was with CCI mini mags. I kind of think I was up there, made an adjustment, got one here on the diamond and got bold, shot some more. Got 3 of them in there, but then kind of drifted off. Then when I was doing the corners, and I mean that dot covers it at 50 yards. 1 on, 2 there, went high, and then on the bottom, it was fuzzy. I don't think the scope was off, but it was kind of like I couldn't focus in on it for some reason when I shot these last 2. But not too bad. The gun is potentially more accurate. This was the last firearm I fired for the day. If I kind of did it as the first one, I probably would have done a lot better. My arm was, I'd say, moderately shaking, nothing too horrible, but it does make shooting really precise difficult. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you like the results. It's not a bad gun. If you run across one, I wouldn't be afraid to pick it up, but you're going to have to put some sort of a sight on it. All right, stay tuned.